Hello dear viewer and welcome to another Lunar Nebula art video with me, Jelenon. Today, we will take a look at Pokemon in a Paper Mario style, which should be a lot easier since Pikachu's pretty simple, so we might do some extra stuff. But I'm thinking, since Pikachu looks so simple, we might do little limbs like Bow here, or the Boos in the Paper Mario franchise, where basically they just have little nubbins for their little arms and stuff. So yeah, I think we may use Fox's ears and then transform them to Pikachu's size. But yeah, I also did notice that I didn't quite make those pointy enough for the triangles I used for the artwork. So yeah, that's the thing. Meanwhile, let's start by duplicating Fox. We'll get rid of the R-wing. Boop. And then, yeah, we could potentially use Link and Samus a bit. Let's see. I don't think we'll need Link. Well, actually, we might save Link for the Pokemon trainer if we make him. So, yeah. Anyway, moving on. So, this we will transform into a nice Pikachu yellow. Yellow Pikachu. Boop. Okay, and then we have that gradient that we're going to want to change as well. So we'll try to make that yellow, and then a little bit darker, and a little less saturated. Something like that. Pikachu does have the little stripes on his back, but we're not looking at his back necessarily. We'll think about it. Okay, let's get rid of this. The tail we'll keep. We can do stuff with that. In fact, speaking of little nubbins, we could probably just use the arm. Yeah. Okay. That's an idea. We need to make sure the fox behind, our current fox, is turned off, because otherwise we'll be like, what? We did nothing. Why does it look like we did nothing? So, yeah. We'll do that. Oop. We now have a little nubbin. Okay. We'll delete this. Now we should just have the rectangle. Yeah. What did I do here? Somehow I've got one part of it white. Okay, well I know we have that. I wonder if we have to remake this. Okay, well, we've got the beginnings of a nubbin. For now I could just hide it. That seems like the coward's way out. Yeah, anyway, in other Pokemon news, I've heard of the new Pokemon Snap game coming out. Looks pretty cool. I did grow up playing the original Pokemon Snap, so that should be awesome. I'm glad Nintendo is finally returning to that franchise. It's been far too long. Okay. In the meantime, let's continue working on this. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to rearrange the body. Well, yeah, I'm hoping they will do a good job on Pokemon Snap. Okay, and there's Pikachu's little chubby torso. I want to make him kind of chubby. Cute and chubby, like a baby. That is the Pikachu design in a nutshell. And Pichu goes even further in that direction. So we'll do something like that. And then we'll want to flip the gradient back to where it was. Okay. Or you know what? Yeah. Go into the gradient itself. Or the opacity. There we go. Reverse that. Okay. Basically what we wanted. Alright, dear viewer, there's going to be, it sounds like a lawnmower in the background. So So you can watch the speed art version if you don't want to worry about that. But, yeah. Yeah, I think we can get away with doing something like this, rather than worrying about duplicating and everything all over again. There we go. Alright. And then for the Pikachu ears. Let's see then. I think we can just extend this out. Right? Right, Pikachu? You know what? We should also get our pose in the proper place. I think we're going to go with this pose. And then we might use a Pokeball, like Pikachu throwing the Pokeball maybe. Oh man, I don't know. We'll see. And honestly, this Pokeball feels pretty much perfect already. I don't even feel much of a need to do stuff with that. Anyway, let's go back into the project. Pikachu's ears, yeah. They're kind of like oblongs. Oblong ellipses and things. Okay. Let's delete that. And we'll make all these smart, I think. Yeah, I think that'll work better. Right, are his ears? No, they're sharp at the end. We'll return to that. We'll do that. We can just make that a little bit nonchalant right now. Oh yeah, Pokemon Snap. That should be good times. Okay. Yeah, I think that's pretty much what we want. We can make it thinner still. I think that'll even work better. Right? I'm not convinced. Yeah, maybe like that. Yeah. I do wonder if they'll ever make a Pokemon survival style game. I don't know, just kind of in the back of my mind, I was thinking the next Pokemon Snap might be more of a 3D open world thing. You know, like you do. Let's make this scale with the object. We can increase the miter limit. There we go. Alright, so now we have a very sharpish looking ear. Okay. And then we want to add that black bit to the end there. Yeah, it'll be at a little bit of an angle. Looks like it angles inwards a bit at the bottom of the ear. Okay. And I was thinking we could probably just use this stuff. So if I wanted to, we could just delete that. We could keep this and just finish it off, or we can move this up here, clip it into the ear, change the color to just black, and then we just need to maybe switch a couple more things around. You know. Like you do. Yeah, I think it'd be kind of fun to have a 3D open world Pokemon game where it could be kind of Pokemon Snap-ish. Maybe your relative is lost on a mystical island or something and you're looking for them. Or you're lost on a mystical island because reasons. There are tons of legendary Pokemon in Pokemon, and I'm sure somebody who's a good writer could come up with a good reason for you ending up on some lost or forbidden island, and so on and so forth. Okay, I think we're happy with that. Yay, we've got an ear. An earful, as it were. Okay. So we've got that ear. We just need to change that color. And then, let's see, for our Paper Mario style shading, yeah, I think what we're going to do is duplicate this, get rid of that. We'll make this once again. Do that. Okay. And then we will pull it in. Get rid of the stroke. Make it less saturated and darker. Well, there we go. Okay, so I've lost my train of thought since I've had to help my family with some movement of furniture and stuff, and that's also why I'm late. But yeah, sometimes you just gotta be a little flexible, even if you don't necessarily wanna be. Am I looking at the wrong unit? Ah, that's the body. That's why. Boop. Okay. Alright, we're back. We're back. We're focused. Pokemon Snap. It should be glorious. People should be looking forward to it. I hope people do. Well, yeah. We will see how it turns out. A Pokemon survival game might be fun. Blah, blah, blah. I think it would be cool. That's my opinion. Yep. Though, of course, you'd probably want to make it family-friendly and kid-friendly. But if you could, like, befriend Pokemon on the island and use them to basically access new areas and stuff, or, you know, things like that. That would be fun. Now, let's see. Pikachu does not have a very pointy jaw, shall we say. His cheek is very, very round. Like a little Pokemon that just wants to be your friend. Go figure. Do we want to copy this pose? Because why not, right? Yeah. Okay. With that in mind, let's try to make this like that. And the best way I can think of doing that is actually, we're going to cut this thing in half. And this curve, we could figure something out with that, but for now, we're gonna ignore it. Yoink, give me that color. Oh, that face. It does not look like a happy face. That is like Pikachu that drank too much milk and got it under the eyebrows or something. Anyway, once again, we're gonna cut this in half. So let's do something like that. Oop. Subtract. Then we can duplicate and flip it. Yeah, let me know in the comments below if you think a Pokemon-style survival game a la Raft or something like that would be cool, or very, very stupid. Yeah, no. I'm gonna have to make this face wider, I think. Like that. Yeah. Okay. And we will flip that side. We will combine the two. Does this look decent? In terms of shape. Yeah, the cheeks are still too far apart. We will switch that. Pull them in. Pull them in. Okay, we can delete that old version. And this one we can pull into there. Okay. Yeah, I'm liking that alright. And then Pikachu's cheeks are circles, so we can just use ellipses there. Foist. Let's pull in the mouth. By actually not pulling a mouth. We'll do this. Delete that. Get rid of that. We'll pull this in. Right about there. And then we will copy. And then we will paste the style. Paste style. And then we'll make that a little less saturated, a little darker. Bada bing, bada boom. We got a Pikachu face. Team Rocket would be proud. And probably not realize this was a fake Pikachu face. And they would totally fall for it. Hook, line, and sinker. You know what? We're going to make all these smart nodes. No. That is my one problem with combining shapes. It makes these weird extra nodes sometimes. Okay, we're going to do that. And we can make him smart, except that's apparently a terrible decision. What about there? Well, let's try this. Okay, so just getting rid of both of those makes that a lot smoother. Alright then. That works. Let's see, you know what? He is going to be leaning. Let's flip it to this side. Yeah. Who's that Pokemon? Or it's Pikachu. Alright. So we did that. We've got this. And you know what? We might as well pull it above the head so we can figure out how we're going to position this. And then we can even break the lines later. Why is it not combined? Okay, so we've got this. Yeah, that's above it. Okay, so we need to subordinate that. Okay. Now it's all together. Layers, man. Gotta keep track of them. Okay. So that ear is mostly sideways. We can pull that in. Do something like that. And that. Get rid of that other fox ear. We can make these black. Angry Pikachu. He will not stay angry, though. Okay. I need to make these wider before the end of the year. Okay. Let's work on that. Something closer to that? Yes. I think that is better. Alright, and then I don't know how our curve is going to react to this, but I can do that, and then let's do something more like that. Okay. Yeah, that seems fine. Let's put this underneath the black in case that's affecting the color. For some reason the stroke seems to be kind of slightly different than this black ear. There we go. Okay. I think we're good now. Alright. So we're going to do that. We'll break that. Yeah, if you like hearing other Pokemon video game ideas, I know Jello Apocalypse did an interesting one. So he usually talks about, like, so this is basically blah blah blah, and stuff like that. Making fun of anime and all sorts of stuff. Video games. But he's also done a series called Epithet Race, which is pretty good. I'd recommend it for high schoolers and up. There are some curse words and things. Okay, so what do I want to do here? If I just delete that, it does that. So I think we have to decrease the stroke to something like that. Yeah, I think that'll work. Yeah, we can still decrease the stroke though. Okay. Seems to work alright. Except it doesn't quite match with the Paper Mario. Well, it's working. But yeah. Okay. Yeah, because there's a little bit of line width variation there in like Mario's hat and his ear. So I think we can get away with that. Also, I should probably make this a little subtler. Like that or something. Right. Right. Okay. I think that'll work better. Okay. So do we want to copy Happy Pikachu face? I think we do. When in doubt, get you a pen tool. You can get rid of the fill. We're going to make this black. And we're going to try to copy the happy Pikachu. Okay, and now that we've got that, we can select our node tool, make everything smart, realize this one shouldn't be. Oop. Okay, we now have a Pikachu smiley face. And we can maneuver that one a bit. There we go. Something closer to that. Yeah, that looks a little better, I think. You know what? We're gonna redo that sharpness. There we go. Okay, so there's part of that curve. And then we can make a new curve. Or continue the old one. Let's make a new curve. Alright. Then we can manipulate that. Okay. Yeah. So we can do something like this, and then change the fill color to this. And then, yeah, we can combine those two, and we'll figure that out. Right now it's still showing up as underneath the ear, so we gotta switch that around. Oop. Okay. We'll have it scale with the object when we do that. Something like that. Okay, and that'll help us figure out the head's direction as well. So that's not bad. We'll copy that, or select that, I should say. Okay. Right around there, I think. Yes. Yes, indeed. Okay. What do I do to this poor ear? How did that curve change that much? Well, we'll figure it out later. Okay. So, we got that. You know what? We've already got a perfectly good facial expression right here from Fox. Do this. Yeah. Go back to our stroke panel. We will reset this pressure. Okay. Make this a 2. Make the mustachio a little bit smaller. Something like that. Okay. Alright. Pikachu doesn't have any eyebrows here, so we're going to ignore those. Look at how much happier he looks already. Those eyes, though, look a little derpy right now. Okay. You know what? This is actually pretty good for a cheek. Okay. Put that on there. There we go. Yeah. Then we can copy that red color. Okay. And we'll move that over. Okay. We may need to rearrange some things shortly. Well, yeah. I think we're getting where we want to be getting to. Okay. And you know what? We'll put you on the face as well. And we'll figure you out. Let's get rid of that. Alright. Make that a little bit smaller so it fits the mouth a bit better. I think that'll work. And then just increase that. Okay. And we'll leave it simple for now. I could add more colors in there, but I don't think we are going to. And where are those eyeballs? Okay. Alright. The big eyes. I think it's relatively well placed. You just want to add those white shines in there as well. So that's, yeah. Duplicate. Smaller. And there, boop. Pikachu's eyes have that shine kind of meeting towards the middle a bit. Okay. Yeah, he does look kind of derpy still to me. I don't know how that version doesn't necessarily look as derpy. Okay, well, we're going to do that. Okay, then. So we've got our eyes, got our face features. I might make the nose smaller, like actual Pikachu's nose. Yeah. There we go. Small nose is more babyish as well, which usually equals cuter. Because as you grow older, your ears and nose usually continue growing for humans. And generally we equate that with babyishness. And then smaller noses and smaller ears. Yep. Okay. Well, we can get rid of this fox hand. Pikachu doesn't need a gun. He's not Shadow the Hedgehog trying to be edgy. Oh man. That was pretty hilarious though, with that Shadow the Hedgehog game. Trying to be very, very edgy. Okay. You know what? I'm just going to delete that. And we'll copy this one once we figure out what we did. How did we make you into this weird thingamabobber? You know what? Oh, that's why. That was the extra bit. I'll do that. Duplicate. Do our 3 fingers and then make it smaller. Get rid of that stroke. Something like that, I think. Okay, once again, decrease luminance. After we get rid of the stroke. Decrease luminance, decrease saturation. Something right around there. And then, transparency tool. We will not rotate, reverse. Reverse, reverse. Okay. So that should work for a Pikachu arm. And we're gonna make the whole arm smaller. If it'll select it, there we go. Boop. Okay. So now we have the Pikachu arm. And this one is raised kind of behind the head. I might change the shape a little bit. And for bow, it's always inside the body for bow. We could copy that, but I don't think we will. And for Mario, Mario. And Luigi. Yeah, it does kind of just connect. So with that in mind, let's put this above the body, like that. Okay, this should be inside here. I'm gonna move it down. And I think we will move this a little bit more. Like that. Okay. Yeah. I think that looks alright. And that's as big as this arm will be. I'll move the head and ears over. What is this group? Apparently it's nothing now. So we'll just delete the nothing. There we go. Come on, whole Pikachu head. There we go. Yeah, you can't even really see the arm now. Ah, well, Pikachu. You might need to go on a diet. Ash has been feeding you too much. Too much cake. Okay. Yeah, and Paper Mario cake is a very good healing item. Not as good as, Ultra Shroom, but, yeah. Yup. Oh, man. Well, yeah, I'm thinking if they do make a Paper Mario style Pokemon, they could probably call it Papermon. Or Pokemon Paper White and Pokemon Ink Black. Pokemon Paper Edition, I don't know. There are options. Plenty of options. For this, you know what? I'm going to get rid of the tail, I think. We'll keep this square. Turn the square black. And there we go. And then we're going to make a zigzag of Pikachu's tail. But yeah, I think Paper Mario, like RPG mechanics from the first two games, could probably work. And then you would literally like catch Pokemon, and the partner upgrades would be actually evolution, I think. Like instead of, your partner becomes a super partner, they could actually have an evolution occur. Oop. That is my opinion. And most likely, you probably couldn't do player versus player much. It'd just be hard with that turn-based strategy. But one thing that could maybe change that is like you can't allow items for the first player to go. And then the second player could use items. Since there are things like X attack in the normal Pokemon games that could potentially be a good enough advantage to offset the disadvantage of going, second. Last, as it were. Okay, and you be the right color, please. Thank you. Right now, whoop, remove you. Okay. So this is a big tail. I'm gonna make it smaller. Okay. Now, of course, we do want to increase that stroke. Let's make it something like 5. No. We'll make it 8. There we go. Alright. So for this, I think we're going to have to push that a little out of the actual Pikachu's design. Make it something more like that. I think that still looks good enough, though. Alright, we'll push that behind the body. And then for Pikachu's tail... For some reason I thought he had the black streak on the top. I am wrong. He's got a brown streak at the bottom. Okay, then. So we're going to switch you into the correct color. This brownish color right here. Yoink. Yoink. And then clip it to the tail. There we go. And then we can also do more things to this rectangle. We're going to add at least groups of 3, so then you can make jaggedy bits and maneuver them relatively easily. So we can kind of do that. And we can even get rid of that one. There we go. So yeah, we can do stuff like this. Just kind of make it look a little bit more like fur. More like that. I guess he doesn't have too many of these. Okay, so we'll move that over. He's got like 4 of these little stripy bits. Yeah. Little stripy bits. That is definitely the scientific term Professor Oak came up with. Yep. Maybe Professor Elm, Professor Birch, you know. One of those people. One of those Pokemon professors. They pay so much money to come up with stuff like that. Okay. So now we're actually even going to copy the arm and turn it into a little foot. Little foot. Okay. Something like this. So it's a little bit different in shape, but it's pretty clear it's kind of a foot. Okay, and let's change this curve into what we want. Actually, that's pretty close to what we want. It worked out a lot better than I thought it would. Okay. Well, now we've got a Pikachu foot. Yoink. Let us flip it. There we go. Alright. And once again for Paper Mario. One foot is kind of behind, one foot is usually in front. With this pose, however, I'm thinking it shouldn't matter too much. Okay. What does matter, however, is this other arm. Because we want that to show up differently. Also, I want this arm out of that area. We want the feet probably below so we don't forget where it belongs. That arm right there. Okay. Then we can move this arm over here as well. I'm going to do something like this, and then I'm going to flip it. There we go. And that's actually in front of his face. So we'll do something like that. I guess his arms are chubbier than I give them credit for. Pikachu. I think Ash does need to put you on a diet. But that's okay, you're adorable. And you're probably still growing, you're not a Raichu yet. You did give up on becoming a Raichu with a Thunderstone, but, you know. Maybe you'll change your mind one day. Okay. And then, you know what? Let's duplicate this one. And we'll see. Does this look okay behind the face still? Yeah, I think that actually looks better. Boop. So we've got this Pikachu posing, this Poser-Chew, as you know him. Okay. Poser-Chew, I choose you. Pretend to be Pikachu. Would Ditto be a Poser-Chew? I wonder. Okay. So we did that. We could make the body lean a bit more, and I think we will. Pull it out a little bit. Make him look even a little bit chubbier. There we go. Boink. Alright. And then move this foot out more. This foot in more, so it looks more like it's bearing the weight. That's the idea, anyway. Alright. Now the real question is, yeah, I think the stroke on this head is too large. Too large. Too in charge. Let's try to make it an 8, I think. And behind. Nah. With you as well. Yeah, I think that'll work. We might need to fatten up the base of the tail. I think we will make it fatter. There we go. Yeah, I think that'll work. Okay. All right. The body, I think its stroke is pretty close to what we want, right? Maybe not. I did switch a few stroke things around on this Pikachu, so that might make a wee bit of difference. Okay. Then this ear. What is wrong with you, Curve? Okay, that's what's wrong with you. Somehow I swapped them. Okay. I made it a lot darker. There we go. Alright then. Anything else we want to do with this? I mean, we do want to make it more like that. So let's do that. Yeah. And right now we're going to leave it in front, even though this Pikachu looks like it's behind the head more. Just because I think it'll be less of a headache for us. Yeah. In theory. Yeah. So I think we're happy with that ear. We're just using that ear as a reference point for where to put this ear, once we figure it out. Let's flip it. And we want that, we want it angled a little bit more like this other one. Okay. And we'll delete that. And I'll figure out the best place for this one. Something like that. We could delete that. Yeah. That'll work. But I think we will still do some stuff to that ear. Let's tilt it inward a bit more. Okay. Yeah. You know, a paper Pokemon. Like Paper Mario, it could be RPG. The level ups would be towards stats. You know, you'd want to keep fighting with your monsters in order to level them up, just like the normal Pokemon games. In theory, I think that would work pretty well. So yeah. We've got all that. Would the Pokemon Trainer and Mario and all those characters actually jump into the fights, though? Because most of the Paper Mario games, you have your partner characters. And they do stuff. And we actually might make this a little bit larger. There we go. Let's make this stroke a little bit larger, too. Okay. Alright, so I think we've got our Pikachu. And then I think we'll make a Pokeball and call it good. So for Pokeball, we're going to use an ellipse, of course. Probably something like that size. Okay. Let's make it the correct color. And then underneath, we can add another ellipse. We'll make this color this nice white color. We can click that and basically have what we want to control the Pokeball shape. Okay, and for the stroke on this one, we can make it the band's color. Alright, and we'll make another of these. Nope, not what I wanted. Oop, I just wanted a nice little ellipse right here. Get rid of that stroke. Make it bigger. We'll put that as the Pokemon button. And then we still want the circle. So yeah, let's get this duplicated. We'll shrink it, make it white. And then, yeah, we can add another little bit, or we can leave it like that. I think that looks pretty close enough already, but just in case any purists out there disagree, let's duplicate, do this, and then we can add the black stroke and decrease that a lot. There we go. We can try to make that look more like a button with 3 dimensions to it. Okay. And I think that'll work, other than we want all of these circles that aren't this one to be bigger. So we will make them bigger. Alright. I think that works pretty well. Try to make this a bit bigger though. Alright, so now we have a Pokeball. And honestly, I don't think too many items in Paper Mario have the same type of shading. I think they try to keep it simpler. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments below if I'm wrong. Because that, you know, that would make a difference. Yep. Also, I should make sure that this has scale with object. Okay, good. It is scaling with the object. So now we have a Pokeball with our Pikachu. We can make it look like he's throwing it. What a great Pikachu. We could even overlap it. But I think that might mess up the silhouette too much. Well, I kind of like it. I think we'll put it over here. So it's kind of following the direction of the tail. Well, yeah, let me know if you've liked this video in the comments below, dear viewer. Or by leaving a like, you know. You could share this with a friend if you think they'll like it too. Subscribe to see more Lunar Nebula Art Channel videos. And hopefully there will be more stuff to come in the future. But I think we'll do at least one more Paper Mario style character. Let me know in the comments below if there's a specific one in mind that you would like to see. Well, yeah. Ooh, another idea for a Paper Mario Pokemon game. As you know, you could probably do something more like Teeny Titans, where you have different abilities based on time. You could equip different abilities, etc., etc. You could map the commands to different buttons, and then based on which button you press, that will become your action command button. So you could still have the action command style attacks, like in Paper Mario, and once you've activated it, time could stop for one player, and then you could check with the other player to see when they can execute the action command. But anyway, that's just an idea. So there's Pikachu. He's adorable. Does he work from far away? Yeah, his silhouette could be stronger, especially on that right ear. Alright, right ear. We're gonna make you stronger. Let's see. What did I make you? 14.9? Alright, we're just gonna do this the easy way. Why are we doing this the hard way? There we go. So, alright, dear viewer, have a great day.